Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back. MCAP Captain is here, back with another new laptop review. This is the Dell Xps 13, the 2020 edition. And if you like this video, make sure to thumbs up and subscribe for more tech videos and smartphone comparison and smartphone reviews. So let's start the Dell Xps 13 2020 review. The Dell Xps 13 2020 is powerhouse that's due to Dell bold decision making and uncasing commitment to innovation. This time around, Dell takes its innovation to the next level by removing the last bezels on the company's Infinity Edge display. That means the laptop is virtually borderless, making it the first of its kind. But that's not all. For $1,750, you get a laptop that got a larger display with a bigger, more comfortable keyboard and touchpad, all in the cases that's somehow smaller than its predecessor. Cosmetic changes aside, the Xps 13 is plenty powerful with 10th generation Intel i7 processor and boost over 12 hours battery life. That's why the Dell Xps 13 one of the best laptop available now in the 2020. First of all, we're talking about the design of the Dell Xps 13 2020. From its exterior to its interior, the Xps 13 is showstopper. The lid's frost white and anodized aluminum finish is cool to the touch and looks stylish going in and out in the back. The glossy Dell logo looks like a stylish brooch, adding just the right amount of sparkle. I'm a fan of the twin coil hinge that make opening the laptop with one hand as simple as turning the page of a book. Once the laptop is open, you will find a more of what that winter white theme made from a Dell patinated glass fiber rail. The stain-proof architect white deck is beautiful. Running my finger across the texture surface is like ASMR, but for your hands, the keyboard is pushed toward the top of the deck, leaving just enough space for a glass touchpad. The dimension of the Xps 13 is 11.6 by 7.8 by 0.6 inches. The 2.8 pounds Xps 13 is one of the smallest ultra portable available right now. It's 2% smaller than its predecessor. Now, talking about the security of the Dell Xps 13, the Xps 13 has the embedded fingerprint reader in the power button for easy login using Windows Helio. It is a nice easy way to add an extra layer of security. I do wish Dell had found a way to either add a physical shutter for the webcam or an electronic kill switch. Having to use piece of a tape marks off the beauty of those barely 3 bezels. So how many ports in the Dell Xps 13? This is a short section because the Xps 13 is a short on a ports. The 7T Stunner has a Thunderbolt 3 ports on the right with a headphone jack on the left. You will find another Thunderbolt 3 port and a micro SD slot so if you are planning on using a mouse or external hard drive, you are going to need to invest in USB Type-C hub. Now, moving to the display of the Xps 13. When you first look at the Xps 13, what you don't see that you will notice before anything else. This marks the first time Dell has ditched all the bezels, include the bottom line chin, but Dell did not just ditch the thick bottom bezel. It managed to shrink the other 3 bezels even further, with the side bezels measuring 0.15 and 0.2 inches respectively, and the bottom bezels slimming down to only 0.18 inches. So the Xps 13 has a 13.4 inch 1920 by 1200 touch display with a 16 by 10 aspect ratio. The panel is 6.8% larger than its predecessor. Somehow Dell managed to give consumer even more visual real estate in a 12.8 inch chassis, all while keeping the webcam smack dab in the center of the top bezel. So how the look of the display, bright and extremely vivid. I was surprised that the Xps 13 was not as vivid as I thought, at least not on a paper. In fact, that the laptop reproduced 115% of the sRGB color gamut. This more than enough of hold of the Prestige 14 112% and the Spectre X360 109%, but the MacBook Pro 118% and the Surface Laptop 3 121% are more vivid as the 123% premium laptop average. The Xps 13 made up of the slight color deficiency with an average brightness of 417 nits. So how is the audio of the Xps 13? This is a great case of a big thing and small package. Despite having bottom-mounted speakers, the Xpix 13 deliver loud, relatively clean audio. The Waves Max Audio Pro software help it provide that pop of bass most laptop this size usually lack. Don't get me wrong, it's not going to replace a good pair of headphones or an external speaker, but the Xpix 13 is fine for watching movies or an impromptu dance party. Okay, so how's the keyboard and touchpad? No, your eyes are not deceiving you. The Xpix 13 edge-to-edge keyboard is sporting larger key caps, 9% larger to be exact. Despite the bigger size, the keys are still well spaced and none of them were downsized to make room. I also like the backlight that is bright enough for me to make out every key character in a darkened room. Typing on the keys provide to be a comfortable experience, although I prefer a bit more feedback. The glass precision touchpad at 4.4 by 2.6 inch. The touchpad is 17% larger than its previous iterations, giving me extra room to navigate web pages. Performance Windows 10 gestures such as a pinch, zoom, and 3-finger swipe were seamless in execution. The bottom corner of the touchpad delivers firm, clicky feedback. So how the performance of the Xpix 13 for such a lightweight laptop? The Dell Xpix 13 hits like a heavyweight packaging in Intel Core i7 10th generation processor with the 8, 16 and 32 gigabytes of storage option. The notebook also performed well in synthetic test on a Geekbench 4.3, which test overall performance. The Xpix 13 achieved 19,053 score, handling beating the 16,669 premium laptop average. During the handbrake test, the Xpix 13 transcoded 4K video at 1080p in 15 minutes and 10 seconds, speeding past the 19-minute and 40-second average. That time was also faster than the Surface Laptop 3, 24-minute and 55 seconds. The Intel Iris Plus GPU inside the Xpix 13 is not really designed to handle hardcore gaming, but it works in a pinch. The laptop producing 59 frames per minute on the Dirt 3 gaming benchmark. It is just below the 60 FPS average, but still higher than the MacBook Pro 38 FPS. What is the battery life? Whether you are on the road or working from home, the Xpix 13 can put in a full work day and then some. The laptop listed on a whopping 12 hours and 39 minutes on the laptop mega battery test, which consists of continuous web surfing over Wi-Fi at 150 nits of brightness. The Xpix 13 easily outclasses the 8 hours 47 minute premium laptop average. As well, the Prestige 14 has a 9 hours 49 minute average. Okay, so now talking about the configuration and pricing. This laptop available in 4 variants: $1,199, $1,749, $1,849 and $2,149 pricing. The first variant available in $1,199, which give you Wi-Fi 10th generation processor with 8 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM and 256 gigabytes of SSD drive. The second variant available in 10th generation i7 processor with 8 gigabytes of RAM and 256 gigabytes of storage in price tag of $1,749. The third one is the available in $1,849. This will give you i7 processor, 10th generation processor and 16 gigabytes of RAM and 256 gigabytes of storage of SSD. The last variant is the biggest price, $2,149. Give you i7 10th generation processor with 32 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM and 1 terabyte SSD driver. So guys, what do you think about the Xpix 13? What I'm thinking, the Xpix 13 is a smaller, sleeker and sporting the thinnest bezels on all the side. The new Dell Xpix 13 shows that Dell still know how to push the envelope without going too far. It's an exercise in patience, restraint, improving the notebook in a bunch of small ways that added up to a big leap for the system. For $2,100, you get a laptop that got virtually no bezels, a powerful 10th generation Intel Core i7 processor, SPD SSD, a lovely display over 12 hours of battery life, comfy keyboard, and surprisingly good audio, all in elegant chassis that 2% smaller than its predecessor. However, if you are looking for something with a longer battery life, you will want to consider the $1,300 HP Spectre X360 13-inch. I'll make a video on that laptop, Xpix 13 X360. You can check out that video on my channel. So let me know in the comment section, are you like the Dell Xpix 13 2020 or not? And make sure to like this video and subscribe for more gadget reviews. I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.